The Galactic Federation of Light via Sheldan Nidle, February 21, 2017. Drazzo. A slowed but steady pace is now in effect. Processes continue that put security over delivery. Those who represent the old cabal are fighting hard, and producing a series of worrisome protracted delays. It is a strategy that is returning our allies to a more cautious attitude. We are reminded of how well the dark likes complexity. It is the last stand of these dark ones and the last means of further delaying our strategy. Yet part of a new timetable is shortly to meet with success. A number of old items currently require our attention. All of the other pathways are to be reopened. The dark minions are finally to be arrested, their activities revealed and a prosperous reality unveiled. Until then, we need to ask you to be patient. Your grand reward is close to fruition. Those who have been in power for so long are shortly to be vanquished. Although our progress has been slow, it is nevertheless succeeding. This corrupt and tyrannical, illegal governance is being squeezed out. A new time is nearly here. A wondrous scenario is readying a new global financial system. It is something that is truly worth its present and surreptitious nature. Continuing the current operation in such a peculiar way assures its overall success. At present, we are awaiting a number of key steps that still need to be announced. Once these tasks are finished, we are to finally terminate the Federal Reserve Bank. This one major step legitimizes the new gold-backed global monetary system. With this behind us, a series of bold moves can support the distribution of the new Treasury-supported currencies. The new currency alone is to end the present power of fiat monies. We are looking forward to the steps that are to lead to this most welcome and required process. It can then most easily create the conditions for delivery. This in turn permits us to spread a worldwide prosperity. It also permits us to carry out a number of important clauses in last year's Paris Treaty. There is currently a struggle between the last remnants of the dark minions and those who represent the forces of the light. This is mainly about your freedom and those who somehow wish to keep this new reality in an odd sense of flux. This struggle exists only because the forces of the light still doubt its prophesied destiny. When this lingering doubt is at last dispatched, the light's triumph is assured. This operation commenced as a sort of pie-in-the-sky operation. Its success is something like that of a Hollywood story. In other words, the allies of the light do not yet own their power. What we wish is that the various elements of the light acknowledge its amazing power. This surface world can still not believe what has occurred. You are the ones who against all odds produced a truly great win. Use this newly acquired power to accept who you are. Be brave and wise. Let all know that you understand what is occurring across this grand globe. We now have the beginnings of a new power structure, one that is to create a de jure republic, and out of this new arrangement, Nasara. Be proud so you can bring all of this out. The dark is destined for the dustbin of history. The old realm is actually finished and a new and wondrous understanding of this reality is occurring. It is not easy to let go of the uneasy and fearful past, but inside you is the way to a new world. Let it be and come together in the ever-spreading brightness of this new light and love. The old dark ways are gone. Take this power by the hand and allow it to be. You have dispatched the old tyranny. Be smart about it all. Follow the wise edicts of the masters. Rise up and be free. You are the ones who have suffered in silence and were afraid to acknowledge your power. Set this aside and act like you won. Be true to this and do those deeds that prove the wondrous extent of your power. It is the time for mass arrests and the formal proclaiming of the Nasara Republic. Rise up and be sovereign, prosperous and free. Namaste. We are your ascended masters. This time is especially relevant for setting up the various blessed elements for the global RV to happen. It is a sacred task for all to come together and use our various visions to ensure that the most fabulous set of beliefs happen. We deeply require events to manifest, to prove the sanctity of our joint efforts. Long ago, we came together and promised each other that our mutual beliefs were indeed real. We now need to prove this to each other. This realm has already shown the power that we jointly possess. Next, we need to continue so the global RV can happen. In this process of hope and joy, we can engender the collective boldness that is to swiftly bring in this divine era. This is thus the correct right time to end all our suppositions and manifest this new sacred reality. Thus, it is vitally important that we use our positive visions to forge a reality that finally permits many global events to happen. Take time to bring forth joy and thereby allow us all to experience prosperity, sovereignty and other things. Let us together transform this reality. This is a time meant for miracles and visions. The dark has been targeted. It now needs to be eliminated. This world can no longer continue in its current state. Rather, it is the moment for your true liberation. This globe is bracing for a revolt of unprecedented proportions. It cannot be asked by the lame to secure the rewards of the blind. Come together, my children. Demand that those who are defeated act as such. Give out the promises of heaven. Realize in your heart what you really are and come together to receive this holy blessing. As previously stated, this is a time for divine action, one that is capable of transforming this surface realm and providing a divine blueprint for the kind of alterations that put tyranny to bed. Gaia understands what is happening and dearly wishes to support a quiet revolution that raises humanity to its potential. Humanity has reached a point where the heinous ways of the Cabal are known to all and the Cabal is defeated. It is in this light that love needs to soar and its victorious postures properly rewarded. This age is about creating the steps just before disclosure and altering Gaia's mindset forever. Humanity needs to be aware of where it is now and exactly where it is now heading. We bless this and ready you for what is to be your magnificent fate. Ahead of you is a series of events that are to permit you to again live among your spiritual and space families. Today, we have carried on with our weekly global report. You are on the verge of a new time for humanity, to forge an opportunity to experience what you have long dreamed of and at last be free of the debt that you have inherited. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya. Syrian for be one. And be in joy.